Howdy folks, welcome back to Melanchthon Creek Farm. I'm standing out here in my driveway this afternoon on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, the first week here in March, and what we're looking at here in my driveway is where you want grass to grow, throw rocks down, it'll grow. So guess what we're doing today? We're making some homemade weed killer because we have got a ton of unwanted grass and weeds all in our driveway, around our fire pit area, and it is time for these things to go. So we're out here. It's a little bit breezy today. I've already spilt my ingredients once, so I'm hoping that the wind don't knock my camera over. I'm gonna set it up right here, and let's move it over here so hopefully we're not in the shade of the sun. There we go. So what we got here is a half a cup of Dawn dishwashing detergent and 2 cups of Epsom salt, and we have acetic acid, pretty much 99% vinegar. This is not something that you're going to find at your local hardware big box store. You have to get it online. You can even go with something as less a strength as 30 or 45%, but I wanted this that way I can cut it more and it'll last a lot longer. We're going to take 2 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of Epsom salt, and a half a cup of Dawn dish liquid soap. We're going to put it in a gallon pump sprayer, and then we're going to fill it the rest of the way up with water. I'm going to put in the salt first. Don't matter which way you put it in, I don't guess. Just like to put the solids in first and then put the liquids on top of it. Getting a little rock in there. Then we're going to go in with our vinegar. Very careful with this stuff. I would recommend that you use some gloves with this, because this is pretty much acetic acid. I'm not going to fill this quite all the way full. That way I don't run it over. And I'll top it off with just a little bit more in a minute. Now, if you want to go stronger, that's fine, but 2 cups of this should go pretty well with a gallon container. And then we'll add our dish soap. They say blue. I don't know. I don't know if it matters if it's green, yellow, pink, orange. But blue's what I had. Blue's what they say they've used. So I know you can see this. It's all over the internet. It's all over social media. So it's nothing new, nothing that I come up with personally. So it's not like it's a proprietary blend of chemicals. So we're going to fill that the rest of the way up with water. Not to make too many suds with it. Yeah. There we go. Lid on your pump sprayer, and then give it a good shake and start spraying. All right, well, we're going to get to spraying. And what that soap does, that soap is a surfactant, basically the chemical name of it, and what it does, it helps the vinegar and the salt stick to the leaves of the weeds. What that salt does, it just pretty much helps dry the plants out. It dehydrates them, damages the leaves. The vinegar, the acidic acid, it also breaks down the plant tissue and helps to dry it out. And the reason we use this instead of whatever commercial grade weed killer that's out there, you know the name brand of it there, but that stuff is just, it's really harmful to everything. It's not good to use. Vinegar, it breaks down into the soil, and it degrades over time, so it's a whole lot more safer to use than those name brand weed killers that you buy at the big box stores. Those things, they're not good. They're not good for anything. A lot of issues with using that stuff, so I would recommend that you, if you don't have to buy this real concentrated vinegar. You can get it in the store, just mix it stronger. You know, if it's 9 or 10%, you know, you may want to double, you know, put 4 cups per gallon or something like that. But I'm gonna let you know how this turns out here after a couple of days. I'll show you some results, and we'll go from there. All right, folks, well, it has been 24 hours since we sprayed this weed killer out here, and I wanted to bring this to you and show you how it's doing. It's just about blended in with the rocks, so you can't even hardly tell that the weeds are there. Every once in a while you'll see a little green patch there, but for the most part this stuff is really doing it to it. You got to really look down. You can see where the green has gone out of these weeds. They're starting to turn yellow. Some of them is working better than others. That in there is still pretty green, but a lot of these you can tell they're just bleached out. They're dying. So for sure, the vinegar solution with Epsom salt and dish detergent is really doing it. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing here. Even the ones that are kind of green, you can see where they're starting to die out. But for the most part, everything is looking really good that we sprayed. But anyway, just want to give you a quick update. Appreciate you joining us here at Melanchthon Creek Farm in this homemade weed killer mixture of vinegar and Epsom salt and Dawn dish detergent. Appreciate you joining. Y'all take care.